before Phoenix, we had to go to the lovely city of Los Angeles, Mike.
We were out there promoting a book, Racing to the Finish, and we did some media, and we did some interesting media.
We did.
We met some people that I don't know that otherwise we would ever have a chance to meet, and some of them I'm a little shocked that you hadn't met already, but you were really excited about Steve Harvey.
Yeah, so I'm a big Steve Harvey fan, and love a lot of things that he does. His show's great. Social media that he does is great. Very positive guy. How I became a fan, though, was that he did Kings of Comedy tour.
Oh,
way
that
back
was
in
so
the day.
good.
That's right.
Well, when you buy the DVD or the tape or whatever, or watch that, that's filmed in Charlotte.
Yep.
And I thought, this is one of the coolest things happened to Charlotte. For these guys to come here and do what they do, and the one they're going to film and release to their fans is the Charlotte episode or visit.
Yep.
Made me proud, right? And so when I saw Steve, I said, hey, man, I became a fan of yours through watching Kings of Comedy, and you filmed that in Charlotte, and everybody in Charlotte loves you. And so everybody says, hey.
Everybody in Charlotte says, hey, come back.
Everybody
come
in Charlotte
back,
says, hey. And he goes, man, that's my city. So
that's
Dale
cool.
Jr., the new mayor of Charlotte.
I was just like, man, that's how I know who Steve Harvey is, and I've kind of followed him ever since, and I just kind of like what he's about. I wanted to go on a show real bad. Got an opportunity to do that this week. Got to meet him, shake his hand, talk to him. Super, super cool, genuine guy. Real. Like, when you meet people that you kind of fan out over, you kind of hope that they're real a little bit. You hope you can see a little bit of a real human in there. And he's all human, man. He's
a big bundle of emotion is
Yeah.
what he is. And you know what, another thing? He is a big Dale Jr. fan. And a lot of people,
cool.
Now, hold on. A lot of people will probably say that to Dale Jr. to his face. You know what I'm saying? But when Steve Harvey went out there and did his thing, now, they had not met yet. When they met for the first time on the stage.
Oh, so there was no pre-thing. Okay.
There was no pre-thing, which I thought was interesting because sometimes there is, right? And Steve Harvey says to his crowd, he's like, man, I've been looking forward to this a long time. This one right here means a lot to me. And he brings Dale Jr. out, and you could just tell there was just this mutual affection for each other that I thought that you feel through the interview. I can't wait for people to see it. I wish I knew exactly when it was going to air.
I know.
I think we do know that, but I just don't remember.
We can put it out there.
But we'll put it out there. But that was a good moment.
It was cool. My wife is also a fan of Steve Harvey, and she texted me before I went out there. I said, hey, I'm getting ready to do Harvey. Here I go. And she goes, Family Feud. She just says Family Feud in a text. And I was like, all right, got it. Message clear. I'm going to mention to him on the show. I'm going to mention to him, maybe off the show about is there any chance of us doing Family Feud? Well, he brings it up at the tail end of
during the interview.
Yeah, during the interview. And I go, you know what? It's interesting you bring that up because my wife texted me before I come out here, Family Feud. And that meant to me that I needed to tell you that we want to do it. And he's like, oh, man, we're doing it. So we're going to be doing it. We're trying to set the dates sometime at the start of next year. We'll be going back to L.A. To do Celebrity Family Feud.
Nice, the Earnhardt family.
Yeah, so me and Amy have been talking about it and with my sister and so forth.
Who would you choose in the end? Because you get to choose who's the person that does the end. Who would you choose?
He already had his team picked by the time we got to the car, pretty much.
Easy. You're going to get me in trouble with the wife. I need to talk to her about it.
Oh, you haven't? Never mind. We don't need to do that
I have a little bit. But we're still trying to figure out exactly who we think should be on our team. And
because you want to win now.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just
you
put
ain't
anybody
playing for second place.
We were talking maybe Kelly, Amy's sister Katie, and my mom.
Okay.
And I was like, all girls. And she's like, well, you've been surrounded by girls all your life, so what's the big difference? So we think it'd be fun to have Mom out there.
Oh, yeah.
Gracious.
She'd be the winner.
Good gracious in a good way or
gracious
entertaining.
gracious in a viral way.
Okay.